Early in the morning.
What's going on, people? It's your boy Cam, Topical Juice, and I'm back with my first guest in a very, very long time. I haven't done a collaboration for a while, and you know what? Obviously, a lot of people know who you are, but I'm gonna let you introduce yourself anyway.
They don't know who I am. I haven't dominated the world yet.
Have you not?
No.
You're dominating the streets, though, man. People know.
The streets do, but I need the world to know.
Introduce yourself to my juice heads, man.
Hey, juice heads. My name is Lani Good. I'm also a YouTuber, and I always talk my shit, guys. So check me out.
What's your YouTube channel? Lani Good. Instagram, Lani Good.
Yeah, all that good stuff.
Lani Good with a good. You know what I'm saying?
You done that.
But as you can see from the title, we're going to be talking about the UK and is the UK bad vibes. Now, the reason why I actually wanted you on this channel specifically to talk about this, by the way, I had you in mind, literally you specifically, because I was going to do this on my own. Me and do this on my own, but because my observation of you, when I watch your content, when I watch how you move on Instagram or social media, whatever, I feel like you're like me in the sense that you're quite a free-spirited person, you're energetic, you don't really care what people think and this, that, and I completely agree with that, I'm the same. But I've always noticed, that this country, and I was even having a chat with my group chat about it, big up Mandy, by the way, I was even having a chat with the group chat yesterday, just about the UK and London specifically being bad vibes. If I ask you the question, is the UK bad vibes, what does that mean to you? What do you say?
Definitely, especially the black UK London, if we're going to be specific. I feel
You're calling out a community like that, yeah?
Yeah, I feel like maybe though, if we was in the white community, it would be less bad vibes.
What, so do you think, I don't know how, are you sure? Because if we were moving ratchet, for instance, in the black community, which we like to do, we like to have a little fun, we like to twerk this, that, you think white people wouldn't view us as like...
I'm not saying that the white people don't, I'm just saying I think that we are very mean to each other.
Okay, I think so.
We are very, very mean to each other. I feel like, but I feel like it's because maybe we have a little bit more poverty. So I feel like a lot of us are trying to get out of poverty.
So that makes us mean?
Yeah, because I feel like rather than having a mentality where we're gonna help our sister and brothers out, I feel it's more, what's that saying?
Dog eat dog.
Yeah, dog eat dog.
Do you think that's within the black community, or do you actually just think that's within England in general?
Do you think white people have dog eat dog mentality as much?
I believe so.
Yeah, go on then.
The reason I say that, is because I did an internship in 2016.
Yeah.
And it's in Shanghai, China. So I actually lived and worked in Shanghai for 2 months. And in Shanghai, their culture is very like, I think there's still like remnants of like communism there. So I think they're quite collective. So I'll give you an example. Say we just met for the first time today, and we had a 10-minute conversation. When I said bye to you, we would connect on WeChat. WeChat's their kind of version of like...
Yeah, I've used it.
You've used it before, so it's like WhatsApp, Facebook, it's like all of them kind of merged into one little bit. So I could meet you today for the first time, 10 minutes, and then when we part ways, we connect on WeChat and we might not speak for ages, but the idea, the mentality is, how can you help me? How can I help you? How can we do business, basically? It's very business kind of oriented. So, so when I was in Shanghai in 2 months, I had connections to this CEO, that club owner, that place, and I come back to England now, and it's just selfish. It's just the culture here is way more selfish, a lot more dog eat dog. It's not how can we help each other, it's how can I help myself and kick you down at the same time. But yes, I don't know. I don't think that's specifically. I don't think it's race related, but I do agree with you in the sense that I think of all the certain races, black people, as much as what we go through, we're not as tight knit as the Jewish community, Asian community. They kind of help each other. But when I talk about the UK being bad vibes here, I mean everything. I mean the fact that we did a Smash or Pass together, didn't we? Smash or Pass 2, that was on your channel. Make sure you fucking check that out as well. But and like, I'll be honest with you, the reason why it was the best Smash or Pass on YouTube, hands down by far, is because it wasn't boring. It was actually very entertaining. There was beef, there was there was a little bit of, it wasn't a fight, but there was a fight. There was a fight. There was twerking action. There's a man's taking off his t-shirt. You got girls doing that twerking. But in this country, how many times it actually really frustrates me. You get so many people that are just kind of like, I feel so sorry for our future kids and our future generation. Why? Why would someone feel? What's wrong with kind of having fun?
Yeah.
So what kind of reaction did you get from that channel?
Obviously, I don't read my comments, but obviously, like, I pre a few. So obviously, the general gist, I saw like people saying like, if this was your daughter or your sister or your, just comments like that, and it's just really embarrassing because these same people are the first people to tune into love and hip hop. Like, come on, like, do you know what I mean? I also find that that's the other thing with the UK. They'll rather support overseas and say yes, sis. They'll be like yes when it's an American. They'll say yes when it's an American rapper, American show, American YouTuber. You know, in America, genuinely, I could literally twerk on you, lick your chest, and the comments would be positive. No, they would say. No,
I'm just thinking like you might as well. You might as well test that. You might as well test it.
But they would say these two are so funny. These two are so energetic. I love their channel. More collabs. But in England, it's like everything's taken so seriously.
Why do you think that is like that? Because I'm just a genuine question. Why do you think we're upper on arse compared to like Americans? Why are they more fun or fun?
I don't know where it comes from. I have no idea where it comes from because we are the same people who will watch them but find their content lit. And when we go there on holiday, we're like comedians. We fit into their culture, so we'll be more thottish over there. We'll go strip club and be $6 over there, but we don't do that here. So it's fake. You're fake. Someone told me one time that I should conform, and I don't live in America, so I should conform to everyone else. And
someone told you that?
Yeah.
What, on your comments or someone actually?
No. I've had at least 2 people tell me to my face. Like, not in a horrible way, just in a nice way. Why don't you conform? This is in America, it's the UK. You're never gonna be successful this way.
You know what, yeah? As much as I'm an advocate for stuff like that, what's the word? I'm an advocate for being yourself and unapologetically and sticking by that, and I would always say that. I understand where they're coming from. I understand to an extent, okay, because we're not actually American, it's harder to blow out here. But I disagree with what she's saying. I think we should be pushing these boundaries a lot more, like doing those content, because you raised a really good point though, in the fact that, like for instance, I've been to Miami, I've been LA.
We know!
I've been Vegas. I know you've seen the Vegas vlog, I might go check them out. But so I've been across these American places, yeah. And have you ever been in Vegas?
No.
Alright, of course.
It's lit.
It's so lit, man. Like literally, like it's the pinnacle of partying, so you love it the most.
Okay.
But basically, yeah. When I'm in, have you heard of a place called Dre's?
No.
It's like a pool party, but it's like Chris Brown performs there, and someone else performs, French Montana there, whatever. You've literally got girls here on the edge of the pool, just shaking their body, twerking, and not one person's batting an eyelid in a judgmental way. Like it's very cool vibes, good energy. And I'll be honest, with all the things that are wrong with America, yeah, which is a lot of things, but don't get that twisted. A lot of things are wrong with that country. Their energy is so much more friendlier and confident, and
yeah, it's facts.
Like it's really, really frustrating actually living in this country when everyone's such bad energy. I'm talking about music now, for instance, because you're kind of starting a music career to an extent or whatever. Period. Check out the songs, by the way, man. Like, why do you think then that people in the UK would support people overseas rather than their own? Like, I don't understand. Like, what do you think? 'Cause I don't actually understand.
No, don't get me wrong. They will support the UK people, but we have to act a certain way.
Yeah.
We have to act, you know, a little bit more classy. We just have to act a certain way. Also, we have to all dress with a certain style. We all have to. We're just the same. We're all copycats. Like people can't just be insane or crazy. In America, I just feel like there's no limit with creativity, especially content creators. I don't think there's an age limit. I don't think there's a weird limit. I think you can be as weird and quirky as you want to be. I think you can make whatever music. Like me now, if I wanted to do a rock song, everyone would be chatting. Do you know what I mean?
Why is somebody trying to do this? Why trying to do that?
But they've got black girls that do rock and hip hop together. It's just, I don't know, maybe it's a bigger place. But I just feel like, yeah, they're a little bit more accepting. However, they do get chat. It's not perfect, like you said, it's not perfect. But we're 100 steps behind.
So I think here, let me ask you a question. I've got a question for you. I literally think the way you move, the way you behave is absolutely perfect. Like, I literally think we need more people here that can be themselves and just embrace it. Yeah. Let me ask you a question then. Since we're advocates for people that like to be ourselves and we think that English people are boring and bad vibes, if you had a daughter, yeah, if she behaved exactly like you, if she was a carbon copy of you, how would you feel?
I'm proud of her.
Yeah, no, good. That's a good answer.
People always people have asked me that, not recently, but people ask me that.
That wasn't a loaded question, by the way. I don't think that you're moving mad.
No. But people ask me that in the past, and people forget that, obviously you see what you see online, but I've been uni, I got my degree, I own this property.
This property that we're in, by the way, because obviously we're not in, you can't see the cushions just because we're out. Yeah, you own that, by the way, you own that.
I have, you know what I mean? I drive a Merc, so I just feel like I'm not an idiot, but I'm just fun as well. I'm not super serious.
Is that why you picked me up in that old shape Corsa today?
It's my sister's.
I'm joking, it's a Renault as well, I don't know what it was.
Yeah, my sister also works hard. She's a chemist.
Yeah,
All my whole family, because people sometimes where's my family? My sister's a chemist, my other sister's an accountant, my dad's an accountant, my mum's a nurse. I come from a good family, so I don't know why. But people, I think I've seen comments where people think I come from a broken home. Or something. Not that that's bad.
Yeah, nah.
But they think this is a product. It's sister.
I'm from a broken home, man. You know what I'm saying? Daddy went around, didn't run out early doors, everyone's there. So
you come up well.
You know what I'm saying?
You come up well, but you've had your struggles.
Of course.
But I've had my struggles. I just feel like, for me, this is something with age that I've learned to understand, because when I was younger, I used to think the most important thing was I don't know, maybe being leng or I don't know. But as I've got older, I feel like the most important thing in life, before money, before looks, before anything, before love, that you can be on your J's, even before health, is your mental. Because there are people out here who might have one arm, but because they're A1 up there, they're good. Because you can have everything, money, looks, all the bitches, but you hate yourself.
It's true.
And so you're unhappy. So as long as that's the thing, because I'm a lot happier now than I used to be, nothing else, nothing really phases me. Whatever the internet says, they're probably more miserable really than I am, you know what I mean?
If you're cussing someone online, of course you're more miserable.
Facts!
Do you think then, alright, cool, so I completely agree, by the way, mentality is so important. Do you think we can, because I can't be happy here, by the way, I told you off camera, I hate it here. Actually, I said, forget off camera.
Is there anything that makes you like England?
No, see, alright, cool.
Is it the people? I want to know if it's the people.
What, so why do I hate England so much? It's so mad that I can just sit here and say that, I'm just cussing out England. I say it in my videos,
Let's make Cam like England.
Alright, cool.
So you can stay.
I can't promise you that, but that's a good question, That's actually a great question. What could England do to make me like it more?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. First things first, less racist. Actually, all the racism has to go. Whatever, get rid of the racism. That's really been because I've been to a white school and I've lived in white areas, so I've dealt with. I've done videos on it enough times. Basically, racism is long in this country. Racism is long. So that's the first one. That's the main one. It's just the mentality, man. Everyone in this country is so spoiled and entitled because we're part of the West, and we're kind of a lot more modernized, a lot more wealthier than the rest of the world. We seem to think that we deserve it all. And when people in this country get told no, they just, the vibes in this country, everyone's so, it really, I don't think I could ever be myself in it, truly, in this country, because it's just.
What's your real self?
Well, no, I'm lying. I'm being my real self now, innit, but I don't think I could ever be truly happy in this country, innit? Just because it's so negative, Lani. It's so negative. Have you not deeped how quickly people in this country tear you down? All we gotta do is look at I haven't been watching it, but have you been watching Love Island?
No.
Alright, cool. So we both been watching together. But have you been seeing the reaction over the last 48 hours to Kaz?
Is Kaz a girl?
Kaz the black girl. You know, the one that was like.
Oh, the big to her.
Yeah. So she was kind of popular.
Okay.
Because we how we like to stand for black, how black women are. But and now she's getting. She was basically the popular one. Now she's getting racially abused online. And I basically said in the video yesterday, or a couple of days ago, is that this is typical England to a T. As soon as they see someone that's kind of popular who shouldn't, it's quite hard to explain. Basically, people in this country they just wait in the wind or whatever, just to tear people down. Very, very, very. I think a lot of people in this country are insecure. I can't lie to you. I think a lot of people are insecure, and they like to project their insecurities on other people. That's why when people fall or do something wrong, they wanna bring them down.
Like they're perfect.
Exactly. There's a lot of people that are critics.
Right, 100. I agree.
There's a lot of people that are critics. There's a few talkers, but there's not many doers.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, it's very, very frustrating. But can you ever be happy truly? Can your mental ever truly be happy in this country? Because obviously, as you say, you're kind of like, you've got an American feel in the sense that you're a lot more carefree, and you don't really care about the judgment that comes your way if you act ratchet or act a certain way. So can you ever truly be yourself in this country?
I feel like I could kind of,
That's
sort of.
interesting.
But I would need, you know, you get less for your money here. So like, for instance, there are people who their lifestyle is more improved abroad because at the end of the day, their house is bigger. They have a swimming pool in their back garden. Like, you know, I'm not saying people don't have swimming pools here, but the money has to be really, really fast to have a swimming pool here. So if I got to that level of success, maybe where I could have the pool and stuff. The reason I would like, with me personally, I wouldn't like to run away completely is because I just want to help a lot of people here, not necessarily my family members. I'm talking about once I've crossed over and I've blown and I've made it, there's a lot of black women, especially, who like are creatives, who want to do music, YouTube, things like that I want to help them because I feel, and you know, I feel like I'm very correct in this. I feel when it comes to black media, the boys dominate. Obviously, when it comes to black media, I feel like the rappers and the footballers are the ones who have the money. You know, and the
athletes and things like that.
Athletes, right? So when it comes to how many black girls are, you know, in terms of media, we're talking about like business. In terms of media, who have the same amount of dough as the rappers. Name me one female rapper is as big as Dave or Fredo. It's unfortunately it just is what it is. So I would like to, when I get like, you know, proper like, if I ever get to a point where I've made it, I would like to help the girls.
How would you do?
Either equal the boys or surpass, because I don't know, but I think it's gonna be a girls' world. In America, the biggest rappers right now are the girls. You know, you've got the Cardis,
Nicki and all that, or Meg the Stallion.
Meg the Stallions. But in the UK, obviously, I'm not saying it can never happen, but we're not there yet. And it would be nice because another thing I think in the UK is this is obviously personal. I feel like because the boys are on top, there's been a lot of what's that word? Misogyny. A lot of rappers just think like that they can have this bitch and this bitch. I just don't like the culture here. It's very disgusting. So we need to give men a taste of their own medicine. So I would like the girls to level up. I would really like the girls to level up.
I hear that. The thing is though, in terms of the culture when it comes to misogyny, that's definitely not just UK, that's American rap as well. That's where all them hoes and bitches and...
Definitely, but at the end of the day, like I feel like the girls are working really hard to... That's why when you see all the guys get really upset, like when they bring out videos and they're doing very, very disgraceful things to men, and men are like really upset, look at our society. It's like, this is the taste of your own medicine.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
I feel like sometimes girls are only doing it because they did it first. Because where's this toxicity come from? It's like, I just feel like we're all doing one up on each other.
What you mean? Do you feel like in the UK it's like a sex wars?
No, it's not in America.
Oh, in America,
the girls are trying to get a one up on the guys. Because sometimes guys will get really in their feelings, like really in their feelings, in the core of their belly. Like, why are girls promoting? Like, I've seen guys say, why girls promoting being a prostitute? Why, like, basically, you have to buy me a Birkin before I go on a date with you. Or why are girls promoting that the guy should eat them out and then they're gonna bounce?
Yeah.
I feel like they're only doing that because it derives from pain. Because you've done that to us.
Okay.
Why would we just come out of nowhere and be mean to men? Why would we just be mean to you? Why? You've been mean to us for so long, had bitches left, right and centre, hoes, in different areas. That's how you was doing us for years. Which, don't get me wrong, is still a banger, but I feel like that's why the girls are trying to just like get one over. And I feel like the girls in the UK, we also need to do the same fucking thing. I'm sorry.
So wait, so in terms of like, what key differences do you think then between UK and US females?
Oh, they have more balls.
Alright, cool. Okay.
They have more balls, but I also have balls. But they have more balls.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I think you'd flourish in America, man.
Yeah, I know, but how am I supposed to go there? I don't have a job there. And I don't have no connects there. Oh, flop. I have no connects.
I've got a couple plugs out there.
Okay, let's do it together.
Yeah?
Yes.
I can do that still.
We'll feed off the YouTube channel.
Yeah, what? Feed off my YouTube channel?
Both of ours.
I'm not big enough yet, man. Soon come. Get me to 100k by the end of the year, you lot, man. I need it. Do you think we can get there? 100k? Do you think we can both get there? That's a long way away.
Wow, 100k by the end of the year. Oh. anything is possible with Jesus. With Jesus.
Yeah.
Amen. But listen, but the thing is though, you must like something about the UK.
Alright, cool. Let's go back to the UK. Alright, cool. So the reason why I say it's bad vibes here is I believe that there's a lot of negativity in this country from people, the media. Everyone's just so judgmental. As soon as they see someone just doing anything that's remotely what they even would want to do, you know, the reason why people are so negative a lot of times is that they see you or someone else doing something that they wish they could do. They wish they could twerk and slap it on Instagram without being judged. Most people want to behave like this. Most people want to be free, but listen, even comes down to the commentators. Have you seen American sports like NBA? And they're so much more energetic in the way they commentate on sports and shit. Like we're so okay. So Mahrez has just passed to Sterling, and then Sterling has just passed to Rooney, and then Rooney has just passed to okay. Then we're gonna shoot, and then but in America it's oh my god! It's just I wish I could. People aren't as expressive here. People are so boring here. Don't get me wrong. I'm not sitting here saying, I'm not grateful for the fact that I live in the West or whatever. I'm grateful for the opportunities that have like come my way living in here, and it's nice to be richer than most in terms of like our country. But is that what's important? I'm literally trying to make my money here, rape this country for all this money. Excuse my language, like excuse the choice of words there, but take all the money, like literally steal all the money I can from this place. I'm living in Thailand.
Why Thailand?
Alright, cool. I went there in 2015, innit?
Yeah.
It was the first time I'd ever gone somewhere so like naturally beautiful.
Okay.
I'd never been somewhere that far as well. It opened my eyes. So like when I'm in this national park and I'm seeing 300-foot boulders covered in grass and just beautiful scenery, I'm literally thinking, right, the world's way bigger than South London, do you know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
so I just connected, I literally just connected to it, innit? I connected to the place. Obviously I'm not gonna live in Thailand 12 months of the year, innit? I'll probably live in Thailand maybe 6 months of the year, maybe like somewhere else for 3 months, and then somewhere else for 3 months. Oh no, wait. Maybe Thailand for 3 months, somewhere else for 3 months, somewhere else for 3 months, and England for 3 months. Because obviously I've got friends and family here, you know what I'm saying? So, but honestly, the UK is just bad energy. You see it in the media. You just see it in the way they talk about, when do we ever bring someone up and just leave them up? We love to tear people down. You know, even Meghan Markle was so popular for once. For instance, she was so popular, and then I don't know, maybe that's a bad example, but I just personally believe in this country, we love to tear people down. That's why my brother left. My brother left, he lives in Canada. He wants to be a singer. He told me this a decade ago, literally years ago, he was like, yo, the UK is, they don't support us out here. They just want to, you know what I'm saying? Over there, over in different places.
Why don't you go to Canada?
I might, you know. That's because I don't want to live in America. I won't be alive there long enough. They'll kill me before I even. I'm telling you, I'm too. When it comes to police, I'm too chatty, especially American police. But yeah, I won't last out there. But Canada though, like that's like the nice America, isn't it?
Yeah.
Would you live in Canada?
I would love to live in Canada. It looks like really lit. It's multicultural. Yeah, and Drake's from there.
He is.
Who else is from there?
Justin Bieber's from there.
I love Justin Bieber.
The Weeknd as well.
I don't like him. I love Justin Bieber.
Yeah, JB.
Oh yeah, I would love to go there. You see, this Canada creates really great people. He's well talented. Him and Drake.
Yeah, talented still.
I'm not saying that The Weeknd's not talented, but you know, he takes too much stuff. They all do, but he takes a lot.
He's a nitty still. Yeah.
He takes way too many things. Sniffs too many. But no, Canada's cute.
Do you think you can blow on YouTube in this country? Sorry, not YouTube. Music. Do you think the UK will support you, bring you up, and actually not no hate, just let you be yourself?
My supporters will some will be British, but a lot of them won't.
Oh.
I feel like I could, because YouTube is bigger than.
Oh no, of course.
YouTube is bigger than England. Something like one time I was watching a KSI vlog, and you know it wasn't a vlog. He was talking to his supporters, and hell of the people coming online, hell of the ones he was talking to. KSI. They went like, I'm not trying to say I thought they would all be British, but I thought they would be 80-70% British. They were like 20% British. So
is your YouTube demographic like more American then?
No. It's British, but the point I'm trying to say is the word's big. Like, I need my music. I think music can transcend.
You're right.
London. Obviously, it's not that easy because England has to push you a little bit
Of course,
for the rest of them to clock you, algorithms and that.
Of course.
But I don't care anyway. Because I have Cardi B. Cardi B is my spirit animal.
Yeah, see.
And
I hear that.
I don't really care. I don't care if like the odds are against me.
You know what? Yeah, you've triggered something.
The odds are against her.
Do you think? Yeah. Great. Well, I mentioned Cardi. Do you think? Yeah. It's actually a great question. Do you think Cardi B? Yeah. If she was British, she would have blown like that?
No way, because she's got pussy and stuff.
Exactly. And so let's actually peel the layers back. Cardi B would never have blown if she was in UK. Why?
Because she talks about pussy and stuff.
Why?
Bodak Yellow would have done well, yes. But like, wiping all of that, we would have annihilated her.
See, that's what I'm saying. Literally, and I completely agree. So one of the biggest female artists of all time. Well, she's not the biggest, but one of the most popular of all time. She would not, if she was born in England, when she was born in wherever year she was, she would not be that. We wouldn't know Cardi B the way we would.
No.
And that's actually quite disappointing. Not that I listen to Cardi, I don't, but that's actually disappointing that we don't nurture and encourage people just to be like themselves. What's actually wrong with? But then again, though, true say, Cardi did admit that she wouldn't even let her own daughter listen to WAP.
Until she gets older.
Which is quite interesting. So what do you think about that, actually? Because I actually agree then. Because if we're in agreement here that Cardi wouldn't be able to blow in the UK because of the content she talks about, what's your thoughts on the fact that she wouldn't actually allow her daughter to listen to that?
Because she's young. She would just, only because she's young. I think she'd let her listen to it when she's 15, 16.
No, I hear that.
The girl's like 2, 3.
Was she?
No, like let's be honest.
Even
Yeah. Okay, maybe 4. But Chris Brown, or let me look for someone. Let me give you someone that's unproblematic. Ariana Grande. She couldn't let a 3-year-old listen to her music. She has songs about 69 in.
Does she talk about dirty things?
Yeah, she talks about
I thought she was like a good youth. Like.
Yeah, but she puts it in there.
She slips it in.
But she has a whole song about head. The whole song is about head. But the way she does it, I can't even remember the name on the top of my thing. She has a video. It literally was released, I think, this year. But she does it in like a very like.
She's kind of girly about it.
Yeah,
and
she's like, it tastes like water. She says something like, it tastes like water.
I've heard that song too. I've heard that song. I've heard that song. Someone actually showed it to me. I was shocked that it was Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
I was shocked.
She's a dirty girl. So you can't say that. Like everybody sings about sex and stuff. It's just like Cardi will sing about sex, look like sex.
Yeah.
More like, you know, other people will present themselves in a cute way.
I've just got a problem, man. I just feel like we're just too judgmental in the UK, and I have a problem with the way the media portrays people. Everything about the UK is just very, very draining, in my opinion. I just don't think I can flourish. Don't think I can be myself here, man. But we'll see.
I feel like Generation Z. I think it's possible. I think Generation Z.
You're Gen Y, ain't it, with me?
Oh, Gen Y. What's Gen Y? There's Gen Y? No, there isn't.
Yes, there is. What are you talking about? Yes, there is. I'm Gen Y. Where's Gen Y?
There's Generation Z.
Which is the millennials.
No.
It is. Gen Y is us.
No, Generation Z is the youth that are under the age of 23.
Where's my phone? Listen, all I know is there's Gen Z and Gen Y. Gen Z is...
Okay, Gen Y is millennials. Millennials.
Generation Z or Gen Z is colloquial, also known as Zoomers. You know what? Why did we get onto this? I can't remember.
I don't know. Don't tell us. They're not will tell us. But basically, you're young.
I can't remember how we got onto this. But
Generation Z. Okay. Obviously, I'm not saying that your audience isn't you've probably got a lot of straight people on your channel.
Yeah, most people.
Straight men. But I just want to show you, like, maybe it's America, but I just feel like Generation Z are quite different. I feel like they're making their own rules. I'm not trying to say they're perfect.
Oh, okay, that's the point you're gonna make.
Yeah, I'm not trying to say they're perfect and everything they do is correct, but I do think they're trying to make their own rules. I feel like people like Lil Nas X wouldn't be able to get the numbers he gets if it wasn't for Generation Z. So actually, I think there's a power in the young lot.
That's interesting, actually.
There's a big power in the young lot. They don't give a F about what the oldest think. They don't give a F about what their parents think. They just make their own rules.
Right.
That's why. Have you not noticed we're more accepting of transgenders, LGBT, and I think a lot of people who are pushing that are Generation Z.
That's quite interesting, though. So coming back to the question, is UK bad vibes? It is for now, but actually, the more generations that go past,
absolutely.
we're a lot more accepted, a lot more open-minded, so therefore we're more empowered. So when they see women doing up madness or homosexuals doing up madness or whatever, twerking on the devil, we don't really care as much, innit?
Yeah, and I feel like you need to, you also need to, as much as like it's a young demographic, like that, those are the supporters that are there for you too. Do you know what I mean? I've got a lot of young supporters, and they and they what's it called? They march to their own drum.
Yeah.
They march to their own drum. So I think it's a good thing. So just remember that you've got Generation Z.
Gen Z.
Yeah, Gen Z.
Nah, personally, listen, we will wrap up here, but I'm glad you said some great points. I really hope that the future generations really change it for us. But no, I really wanted to pick your brain about the bad vibes, man, because my subscribers know that I'm always cussing them in England, and I'm just not. Obviously, I'm a little bit of a patriot. I'm kind of patriotic in a way that I used to love London so much. I used to be from the ends, and I used to love being from the ends, but I think I've outgrown this nest as well, man.
We need to make it lit. We can make it lit, man.
You know what? That's the way. And you know what? Forget leaving. Me and you can actually change the culture here.
But I'm trying to. But it's not working.
You've never done it, but now you got me. We're trying to now.
We're gonna try to change the culture.
You know what I'm saying?
But also, we need one day when we're more successful, it'll be easier.
We need your support. My subscribers, Lani subscribers, listen, we need y'all. You know what's that old World War II poster? We need you, yeah. We need you. Change the culture in this shithole of a country. I'm bored of it. But anyway, I appreciate you sticking by, gang. I appreciate you joining me for our first ever video together, Lani. Oh, it's actually our second because we did a video today, and we got a video. We're gonna film another video right now. So, listen, I hope you enjoyed the video today. Of course, I'm gonna be getting Lani babes on my video again many a time. So. Make sure you smash that like button. I didn't say at the start of the video. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified because I'll be dropping videos anytime, any day, anywhere. And I'm gonna see y'all